I thought I didn't stress. I'm a project manager and I'm good at it for a reason. I can manage lots of things going on at the same time. All of a sudden I got lots of things going on at the same time to some degree that I've never experienced before. I could feel my heart when I'm lying in bed, and because it's erratic, it's a weird sound. It's not your boom, 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 boom. It's all over the place, and you can almost hear it. About a year earlier, I'd seen my GP just for a general checkup, and he identified that I had atrial fibrillation at that time, but it wasn't a major concern because many people have atrial fibrillation and they can live a healthy life or a long life. As long as they they don't even need to make changes, it just is there. So there's a high percentage of people who have it. But I guess they've got to be aware that if things are going on in their life, they've got to be conscious of how they're living their atrial fibrillation within their life. Like I say, I put the weight on, and sweating was a clear sign for me because I was sweating with a different sort of sweat. Quite a hirsute, hairy sort of a fella, and do sweat a lot, but this sweat felt different. I didn't know what was happening. So that was one thing, and I couldn't perform in bed anymore. So that was a misinterpreted thing. You can interpret that many ways, and I didn't know what was going on, so I was lost. I was totally lost. I thought it was just the weight, but the weight wasn't there completely because of my bad behaviour of eating or my lifestyle. And the outdoors is, it's one of my loves, and I was missing it. I wasn't doing it. I've done the Ironman race twice. I've tramped through the jungles of Borneo. I've climbed some pretty high mountains and done lots of caving. I love the outdoors. I wasn't doing that. I was getting busy, trying to find jobs and all that sort of stuff. I could have had all the time in the world to go tramping, but it wasn't the right priority. I'll get back to it. I've slowly come back to doing a lot more walking, but I can't run right now. After my wife and I separated, I was talking to my sister on the phone, looked down and saw my ankle swollen, which was just weird. That's not right. So I didn't know what's going on. I rang my friend who's an ambulance officer, and she was great. She said that can often happen because of the heart. And effectively, what's happening is my heart's not pumping to the right return rate as it is to the outwards rate. Won't go to technical words on that one because I can't remember them, but blood's pumping out faster than it's coming back, so the body's retaining fluid in that manner. But it was still weird. I was getting swollen ankles, so if I'd sit around for a long time, or I was standing for a long time, so I was stationary for a long time or whatever. And then he sent me to a cardiologist after he saw I put me in an ECG, found I got a racing heart rate. It was about 140, 150 at that time. Should be around 70 resting. And again, I just put it down to my weight. But they sent me to the cardiologist, and then about 2 weeks later, my follow-up visit with the cardiologist, he put me on the ECG again, and it was 180 beats per minute. And he said, that's too fast, you're at risk right now of having a heart attack. So he sent me to hospital. It's only because I went to the doctor. I mean, I was walking up those steps up to the upstairs area here, and it's only about 8 steps, and at about the 5th or 6th step, I was having to stop. I was running out of breath. I couldn't walk to the letterbox down the right away without having to stop. I was getting dizzy. I did actually collapse after being in hospital. I didn't go and see anybody about it because within the next few days I was doing the refinance with the bank. Put that ahead of it. So in the middle of the night I got up to the toilet. Going back to bed, I collapsed on the floor. No one here to look after me. And that was scary. This little fella came to me, but, as you do, don't you? Every time. Helps having the boy, my little friend Boss, and we do lots of walks. We pretty much do a walk every day. Try to do a good 30-40 minutes with him, if not longer. We go out for an hour and a half at the beach or the bush. Loves it. He chases waves, but I don't have to bath him because the dirt just falls off, even the sand falls off sometimes in my car before I get home. But yeah, at the moment, there are times when I just don't have the time to do that. And I lose the sleep and I lose the exercise, and I'm just sitting on my ass all day long. I've got a plaque in my bedroom that says, how do people get on in life without their sister? She's my best support. I've not seen her since February when it happened. She's in Palmerston North. My brother came up from Tauranga for a couple of weekends, but he just decided to go to Burger King and get a big meal, which wasn't good. And but mainly my friends. My sister's mainly my main support, but if I need somebody in person, I've got some friends. I've got financial, emotional, and physical shit going on in my life. It's not over yet.